Hi, this is Kitten. I've got a lot of customers that want to try cable work with their knitting, and they're just too scared because they think it's going to be hard. Well, I'm going to talk you through it and show you how to do it. If you can do a knit stitch and a purl stitch, you can do this, and I promise it's easy. All I've done is cast on and start to mark out where the pattern's going to be. This simple cable twist is always worked from the front, and it's always worked with a knit stitch. So let's work along. There's a bit of an edge and there's a border so you can see where the cable's going to be. Now this is the cable. These next 4 stitches are the cable. So to cable 4 back, we're going to take 2 stitches onto a cable needle. We're going to put them at the back of the work. We're going to knit the next 2 stitches. You're going to put those back onto that needle, which is easier than trying to knit them off the cable needle. And you're going to knit those, and you've physically swapped those sets of stitches over. I'll show you again on the next one. This is a 6 stitch cable. There's that. So to cable 6 back, you put 1, 2, 3 stitches on the needle behind the work. Knit 1, 2, 3. You put those back onto that needle. It's a bit awkward because I'm waving about in mid-air and doing it. Then you knit 2, 3, and that's your cable behind. It's the end of the row. Now when you see it written on a pattern, you either see C4 or 6B, which means cable or cross. The 4 is the total amount of the stitches in the column, so it's 4, 6, 8 if you've got a really chunky wool. Back, behind, whichever fits, means you've actually physically put the stitches on the cable needle and put it behind your work. The other way round is C4F, your cable, your amount of stitches in the column, and this time you bring your work to the front of the piece so that it comes in front. So I'm going to work a few more rows till I get to another place where I can cable, and I'm going to show you a cable 4 forward. I've worked a few more rows so you can see here exactly where those stitches cross underneath to make your cable pattern. I've done a few more rows and I'm going to show you the cable in the front. So knit. There's almost always a purl background to make the cable stand out. Now 2 stitches saved at the front of the work. You knit those 2, put those 2 back, knit those 2, knit along to your next cable column waiting. This is a 6 column, so 3 in the front, You can do uneven cables where you've got two crossed and you get a straight line up the middle. A little bit more fiddly, but it is just a knit stitch exactly the same as this. Finish the cable. Work the purl. End of the row. And that, guys, there you go. That's your cable crossed over in the front of the work, and really it's as simple as that.